It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. 76er fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Back to Anunoby. Right side Towns. Oubre pulls it in. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Now, Maxey. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Inside. Back to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pass to George. Three-pointer. That one's in. His first shot this game.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Maxey on the wing. Outside for George. Oh, good on the three. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Now the 76ers on the break. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges outside. To the paint. Embiid with the steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
And it's Brunson missing. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. And here comes the break. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The shot's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has yet to score. Brunson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Maxey kicks it out to Gordon. Down low. Pass to Embiid. Outside, George. Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And that one's good, Maxey.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Here's Towns. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Here's Drummond. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Pass to Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Assisted by.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's the screen to the middle. Here's Anunoby. Great D that time for Martin. Philadelphia leading by 4. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
A shot by Lowry, no good. Knicks trailed by 4. Towns looking around. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 6.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
Left side Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Back to Lowry. Here's Council. Scoreless thus far. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Council. Knocked away. Back to Lowry. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. In the corner, it's Bridges. Yep, that one goes in there. Bridges got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Lowry, good.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Pass to Towns. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. From deep, Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Lowry, good. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The 76ers trailed by 4. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Pass to Achua. Now Payne. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Sims. Here's Achua driving the lane, and that one drops for him. Achua's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New York. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Payne looking around. Sims in the corner. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Achua. Offensive rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And the basket by Gordon.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
There's a screen by Achua. Now Payne hasn't made one yet. Inside, just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Oubre outside. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Oubre's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That free throw missing.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Drummond's got 8.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Pass to McBride. Payne with it. Nothing on the board. New York moving the ball around. Ball's knocked loose. Doubled by Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Clock is at 3. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Oubre outside. Pass to George. Drummond with it.
New York.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
A different look for New York. That one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Back to Jackson. Outside, George. Pocket 6. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks with the lead. To the paint. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
Pass to Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's 11 points for Andre Drummond.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Anunoby has the open look. Nailed from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And Drummond throws it down.
They've gone out of their way to involve Drummond in this offense, and I think that's really kept him engaged.
At the top of the key, Towns. Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Anunoby. Lets the three fly. And again, New York with the triple. George, that's a two-pointer. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
42.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And the shot is good. Hart's got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Brunson, left side. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by George.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Off target from three-point range.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And Towns throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
A powerful finisher, Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
And here's Brunson. New York moving it around. New York needs to get off a shot.
And
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Outside for George. Pass to Oubre. Down low. There's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Pass to Embiid. They swipe it. And here they go. Anunoby, good.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Out to the right wing. Embiid the screen. Maxey. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
.152 left here in the 4th quarter. It's Hart on the wing. To the middle. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. Fires the 3. The rebound by Paul George.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about it in that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Now, here's Anunoby. Inside. Towns, no luck.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Back to Embiid. Outside for George. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 5.
29 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
13 foul. At the line for 2, Joel Embiid.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Embiid drops them both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson draws the double. Stolen by Gordon. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Here's Brunson. Brunson down the lane. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
What athleticism. That was an incredibly acrobatic move.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
On the court.
Now off the inbound.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to one. And Embiid drops them both.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Brunson. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Philadelphia. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now Oubre, and the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, New York. Embiid in the corner. Stolen by Brunson.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. A two-point game. Pass to Embiid to take the lead. Embiid showing his range right there.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
Towns, no luck. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by New York. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Feeling it.
doubt about it, he's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Outside, Towns. That's too hard. Shot clock at 5. Back to Towns. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Towns has got 24 points.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He's got awesome touch. Plus, he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so here is New York. They lead by 1.
And, you know, Embiid is a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
George double teamed. Pass to Embiid. The Knicks pull it in. Houston with it. Out to Bridges. Now Towns. Count it!
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Anunoby. Bridges outside. To the wing on the left. Brunson with a clean look. It's good from beyond the arc.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
So a close game sees New York take this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We are here in Milwaukee. Home court advantage for the Bucks. nails it from the high post. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Porzingis.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And stolen by Tatum. From outside the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Jaylen Brown.
First team foul.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the dunk by Brown.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
And Lillard gets double teamed. It's Prince on the wing. To the middle. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. And the clock. Puts one up from 19. And he gets the bucket. Giannis has got 5 now.
And just no panic from Giannis. He's excellent at making sure to get off a good look in time.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Inside. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And making it look effortless. Great job by Lopez finishing through the contact.
Outside, White. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Left side, Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot easy.
Pass to Lillard. Down low. And Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Outside, Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Launches a 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, one of the better shooters we've seen over 7 feet as Porzingis able to knock down a distant shot.
Middleton outside. Pass to Prince. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 5.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
To the paint. And finished off by Brown.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now Lopez following the 3-point attempt by Giannis. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, Porzingis. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Prince. Right wing. Stolen by Holiday. Here's White. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And Lopez throws it down.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Stolen by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
To the inside. Nice shot by Porzingis. 8 points for Porzingis.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Milwaukee.
Kick out to Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 10-point game. Here's Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Boston with the rebound. Here's Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Lillard.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Porzingis lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Giannis. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Tatum down low. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 12.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
There goes Giannis. Oh,
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Out left to the wing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And he knocks down the first one. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Right side, Portis. Here's Rollins. No good from outside. Pass to Brown. Tatum with it. He's covered by Livingston. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Celtics trail by 8. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better it can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Bucks leading by 9. Pass to Portis. And here is Connaughton. No scoring in this one. Up and in on the layup. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Drills the three-pointer.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Inside, Cornette.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And it's Trent in the corner. That shot off. Celtics trail by 12. Back to Brown. Pass to Cornette. At the elbow, it's Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Boston, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And he makes the first. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 8, Kristaps Porzingis.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Celtics trail by 12. Next to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he could afford to give him.
Out to White. Stolen by Prince. Lopez outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Lillard from outside. Celtics trailed by 9. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level. And that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Lillard attacking. Here's Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lopez has got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
Shiftiness there in Porzingis' game has welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
A free throw off from Porzingis. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by White. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
In last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
It's White on the wing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Tatum. Left side Brown. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bucks ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bucks leading by 3. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Down low, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he's hacked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
Second personal foul.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Call timeout. Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee, for your
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And he can't hit the second. Celtics trailed by 3. Tatum down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Brown deciding where to go with it. Right a screen. The kick out to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. It's White on the wing. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's all evened up.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Antetokounmpo Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Known for his scoring there. Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
They now take the lead. White's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Outside Holiday. Screen by Porzingis. Holiday goes in. There's the triple. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. With the drive. Bucket is good. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Prince outside. Middleton outside. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tatum drives in. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Seconds left. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Knocks it loose.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. Here's Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Holiday left side. And here's Brown outside. No good. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg
I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Inside, Embiid kicks it to George. No good on the three. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Kicks it to George. Buries it from three.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Now here's Booker. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Here's Embiid, and it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Embiid. To the middle. Second chance effort. No luck on that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Out to the wing. Knocked away. It's stolen by Maxey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
Allen on the wing. Uncovered. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse, and he let me in on their strategy for Devin Booker. He said no easy shots for Booker tonight. We only want him taking off-balance, tough looks. At least that's our hope. Sounds like they'll be throwing everything they can at Booker defensively, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's George. The shot from the low post is good. George has got 5 points.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Booker. Allen a screen. Down low. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
To the inside. Embiid. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Booker. On the break. Here's Embiid. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Beal outside. Here's Allen. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Nurkic. Tries it from 16. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
The kick out to Maxey. Gordon outside. Now here's Embiid. Puts up a 3. And Booker pulls it down. Pass to Nurkic. Out to Beal. Here's Durant. George defending. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Sixers ahead. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Booker's shot is good.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Jones feels it out. Outside Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Calls the play and Booker executes to perfection.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Suns leading. Outside Jones. O'Neal on the wing. Over Gordon. O'Neal misses. And Philadelphia has possession. Pass to Oubre. Back to George. Stolen by Booker. O'Neal on the wing. Lots of room. The shot won't fall. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. To the paint. Okogie into the lane. Here's Bol. Tries again. And he lays it in. And the Suns lead by 4.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. To stop the run. Knocks down the long J. Maxey's got 5 points.
That's on the D there. You gotta chase Maxey off the three-point line.
Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. That's a jump ball.
Pass to Drummond. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Lowry, no good. And they'll get another chance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's stolen by Plumlee. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
With his quickness and instincts, Lowry can apply intense pressure as a defender. Not a guy you want on you.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ball stolen.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Up top, O'Neal. No points yet. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Martin, left side. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Martin. Here's Yabusele. To the inside. Drummond. Now here's Martin. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Plumlee with it. Martin picks him up.
76ers foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Mason Plumlee. At the line for 2.
That free throw misses. Phoenix making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. Up top, Lowry. Still without a bucket. Martin misses. Here's Durant. And there's the drive. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Philadelphia on top. Up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up.
Here's Yabusele. Good on the 13-footer. And the 76ers lead by 1. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Rich, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
KD out here flexing on people.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
And here's Drummond. He's got 6. Pass to Martin. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Durant. Just 5 to shoot. It's Martin on the wing. The 3. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Lowry surveys the D. Pass to Drummond. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Count it. Good.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Yabusele. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. The shot by Drummond. No good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Bull up top. On the tape. And finished off by Bull.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Drummond. From the arc. Philadelphia with another miss. The Suns lead by 4. Pass to Bull. Lowry with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He hits the 2nd from the line. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Inside. Morris outside. And 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter. 76ers trail by 5. Down low. Here's Embiid. Kicks it to George. Pass to Oubre. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Embiid.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
To the inside. Here's Beal. Booker surveying the D. Clock at 4. The 3, Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, you have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And we've reached the end of the third. Phoenix out in front. They're up by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Booker. Releases. The rebound by Embiid. Here's Philadelphia. Embiid drawing the double team. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Suns lead by 6. Outside Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Gordon.
Gotta stay down on the pump fake or Booker will get right into that contact.
That free throw good from Booker. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found a tag team partner for the long haul.
Embiid's shot is good.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter.
Here's Durant. KD, no stopping the floater.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
And it's Maxey missing. The Suns leading. Pass to Okogie. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
And here's Embiid. Gordon outside. Back to George. The 3. They get it back. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
How do you avoid fouling Embiid inside the paint? It's nearly impossible. The man is a monster.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Back to Bull. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Grayson, that's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Maxey. Now here's George. Guarded by Durant. Clock at 6. Here's George. And George with the jam.
There's the athleticism from George, getting loose out there.
Right side Durant. Outside Bull. Plenty of space. That one's good. Nothing but net. And the Suns lead by 8. Pass to Embiid. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Phoenix leading by 6. Outside Bull to the paint. Joel Embiid with the board. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Outside Durant. .133 left in the fourth. George with it. Out to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Beal outside. Back to Booker. 50 move. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
George, right side. Pass to Embiid. Embiid elevates.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
Screen by Durant. Out to Beal. Now Booker. Out to the right wing. Here's Bull. No good on the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Embiid. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And so Durant will bring it up for the Suns. The lead is 2. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Loco, si tú quieres darle que tú ganaste, loco, mala mía, que yo le di ahí a brincar y le dio estar sin querer.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Cannot convert on the second. That misses.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. 3-pointer is a must.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Outside White. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Porzingis. 5 on the clock. That three's off the mark. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Tatum with some nice D. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum. Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Outside for Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. The three. It's hauled in by White. Left side, Porzingis. Deflects the pass. Dort with a steal. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Williams. There's a screen. They get it back. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Brown with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And it's Tatum missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Dort with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's hauled in by White. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Brown. And here's White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum from long range. Hits a three-pointer.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Outside, Williams. Back to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Tatum. Pass to the basket by Oklahoma City.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
To the inside. Hartenstein tries again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hartenstein's got 8.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Brown, no good. Thunder leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams from long range. Again, the miss by Williams. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Goes up with the strike. And so it's Isaiah Hartenstein making it happen for the Thunder. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Carlson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Carlson got his first bucket in this one. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Carlson. Horford covering. Now here's Wiggins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. Boston trailing. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Second team foul.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Horford. Kick out to Brown. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, sent away with authority. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thunder with a lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Taking it inside. SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Brown. Here's White. The kick to Tatum. 4-3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Thunder leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Brown with it. And it's Dort picking him up. They double team Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. And Brown rising high for the finish.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
1:51 left to play in the first half. The kick out to Williams. 2 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Celtics ball.
Here's Holiday. Pass to White. Kick out to Brown. Now Tatum. Dort defending. From deep. JT for 3.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Inside. Here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Carlson. Shot clock at 3. Goes up on the baseline. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Holiday. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
White for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. To the paint. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Carlson. No good from outside. On the wing, Holiday. To the inside. Tatum. Horford gets it done inside.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to talk it over with his guys. First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oklahoma City trailing. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Oklahoma City on D. Tatum looking it over. White for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Holiday drives in. Here's the three. And it's Tatum with the three. Tatum's got 9.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Tatum. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Puts up a three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Dort for 3. Nails it from 3. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And Horford powers it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Holiday. Down low. And stolen by Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. A minute 53 left in the third quarter here. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside. But fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Brown. Low block shot. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Caruso. Still without a bucket. For the lead. Hartenstein, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's White. Back to Tatum. Pass to White. The kick to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has got 6.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Dámelo. Sí, sí, claro, claro. Yo estoy esperando que tú lo quites. Está todo. Yo estoy esperando que tú lo quites.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Thunder trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pass to Porzingis. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
And this is what they want to see from Porzingis, taking contact and completing the play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Hartenstein. Outside Jones. Outside Joe. Jones sets a screen. Clock at 4. And stolen by Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Celtics lead by 7. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Tillman. Shot clock at 5. Back to Porzingis. From deep range, KP hits it.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Boston with the ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. 11 feet out. Back to Brown. There's the triple. The Thunder with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Down low. Caruso goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now here's White. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Second team foul.
Celtics lead by 9. Poke loose. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to White. Uncovered. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. This one for three. Hits the trifecta.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point lead. A minute 35 left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. To stop the drought. With 1 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Well, Porzingis is such a skilled shooter. He can find a look from just about anywhere.
To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Holiday. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. Pounded by Tatum. Williams misses. And Boston has possession. 8-point game. Back to Tatum. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Inside, Hartenstein.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And the basket by Holiday.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy.
Fuimos al último, bro. Para completar los 5 ya. Nos fuimos al último para completar los 5 ya. Soldado ya. Vamos allá.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Dort for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's the floater. And stolen by Hartenstein.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And they get it back. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Pick by Prince. Lillard. Hartenstein pulls it in. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. That one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. And Giannis with the jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. It's stolen by Trent. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
1:33 left to play in the first. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Back to Lillard. To the middle. Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Williams from long range. .46 seconds left to play in the first.
Oklahoma City foul.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they need to dominate the competition on another level.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, BA. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Now Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game. Lillard looking around. It's Middleton on the wing. Back to Lopez. Clock at 6. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
On the court is your high squad.
Clock at 4. And stolen by Williams. Here's Caruso. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Let's watch Dame here. Middleton from the outside. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Ooh, ripped away. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. On the wing, Caruso. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
The drive by Shea. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Outside, Williams. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Milwaukee shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Beauchamp gets the bucket. Beauchamp's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. There's 38 seconds left in the half. Good on the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Williams on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's Caruso. Rebound by Middleton.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
It could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo surveys. Here's the 3. And that one's good. Middleton. Middleton's got 5 now.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
To the inside. Hartenstein. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in case of Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Milwaukee leading by 6. Portis outside. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. So it's Oklahoma City now. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Yes, it's good. Give him 8 points now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Beauchamp.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Wallace with it. Green picks him up. The offensive rebound. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Left side Joe. Pass to Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. And Portis comes to help. Puts it up. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Substitution. Number 11, Brook Lopez.
The Bucks leading by 4. On the wing, Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Yep, count it.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Now here's Wallace. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Second team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. A tight game here in Oklahoma City. That's tipped. Back to Green. Over Hartenstein.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
13 foul.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Wallace with it. To the paint. Pass to Hartenstein. To the middle. Wallace, left side. 4 on the clock. For the tie. The rebound by the Bucks. Trent outside. Here's Livingston. Beyond the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Wallace with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Hartenstein. Rejected by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Comes up empty down low. Thunder trail by 3. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. .103 left to play in the third. Here's Jang. Up and in from the low block. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Livingston. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
There's a screen by Jang. Here's Wallace. Misses from close range. The Bucks leading by 3. Trent right side. Here's Beauchamp. And Lopez gets it to go.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Wallace left side. Pass to Hartenstein. Jacks up with 3. The rebound by Livingston.
Oklahoma City foul. Isaiah Joe. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Green. At the line for 1.
Free throw good. Green. There's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. There's a screen. Stolen by Caruso. He's off on that one. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points.
41.
Milwaukee out in front.
47.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. To catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Williams with the screen. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Hartenstein. Outside for Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Williams. The 3-ball. Rebound by Middleton.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thunder trail by 7. Williams with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Hartenstein. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. The Bucks leading by 7. Here's Lillard. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Going inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
And here is Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Trent. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Goes back up. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Williams misses.
And buckle up, guys. This play could decide the game.
And here's Connaughton for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Antetokounmpo inside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Antetokounmpo has got 23.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
To the inside. Here's Dort. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
My goodness, little Dort in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Middleton, right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Williams. The ball's not loose. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
On defense, the Bucks. 3-point lead. Outside for Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Inside. Williams. Antetokounmpo with the block. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Outside for Dort. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. "11 seconds left in the fourth. The kick out to Williams. Caruso, the open look. Misses the jumper. So Milwaukee wins it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Dort.